Ooh. Okay, major delay going on. Woo, that was not, this is funny. Okay, so sorry about all the weird faces. All right, it looks like it's a little better now. All right, so this is one of my favorite featured sellers. And the reason they're one of my favorites is because they are constantly sending me their bolos. I'll check Messenger and they'll be like, oh, I have this auction going on. Oh, look what I sold. And I think I've featured them 4 or 5 times. This seller is like finding stuff daily, but they're on the hunt daily. So super cool stuff. And I love all my featured sellers, but I appreciate that this one is just constantly feeding me bolos. So if anybody else wants to feed me bolos, you can become one of my favorites too. So, all right, let's get started here. And I'm sorry, it's delaying again, big time. Subscribe below if you haven't. And I'm going to just get started because I'm faces with the delay. All right, so the first item is this fox, and it's a glass, and it's kind of cool, kind of funky. So that's how it sits, and it's just really unique. Again, probably not something I would have looked twice at, but this seller has a great eye. It's Hodgepodge 2018. That's their store. So I don't know if they just opened this account in 2018. If that's the case, I should ask him how long he's been selling, because man, I'm telling you, but he's sourcing every day. I mean, he's looking on Facebook, he's checking like everywhere. He's just, it's amazing. Anyway, all right, so he got this fox for $1 at the Salvation Army and sold it for $65. Next is, okay, and I have another funny story. So a lot of times, like I have trouble pronouncing like what it says, if it's like a weird word or something like that. Okay, now sorry guys, don't know what's going on. But anyway, so he sent me a message on Messenger and he like spelled it out and he put man, duh, Lynn. And this is a word I knew how to say, but I thought it was funny because he's obviously watched my videos and I'll be like, I don't know how to say this one, so I'm just going to spell it for you, or I'm going to say it wrong. So anyway, thought that was funny. Picked it up at a pawn shop for $65, 5 bids, sold on auction for $152.50. And I'm hoping when I click this that it's going to take away. Yay. Okay, so here's one he should have done that for. Robert Elwine, not sure how to pronounce it, but Alewine, and it's a pottery vase, and picked it up at the Goodwill for $3 and sold it for $48.50. The item we have is this vintage little plush baby gorilla with a pacifier. How cute is that? Here's your little brand tag. Got it at the Goodwill for $1 and he sold it for $32. All right, so Dawn Joy. I just did another video and somebody had like a brace. So I'm guessing this is probably a pretty decent brand. This looks like it's a Ortho Cold Therapy Universal Pad. It's kind of a funny shape. Anyway, bought it for $2.85 at the Goodwill and sold it for $30. All right, this is a ceramic bowl towel coat hat hook, and he got it at the Goodwill for $3 and sold it for $28.50. Most of his bolos are really huge profit margins. This video are some of his items that he picked up cheap and still sold for decent money, so definitely things to be on the lookout for, but maybe things that you're going to be more likely to find. I mean, some of his stuff he just sells for huge profit margins. It's amazing, but he's getting a lot of the stuff at the Goodwill. So be sure to check out the other featured videos. I'm telling you guys, you're going to learn so much and it's going to improve your business because you're going to find these items and you're going to sell them. Now, this does not excuse doing your research. If you're at the thrift store and you see something and you think it's a bolo because you saw it on my video, please research it. The market is always changing, number one. And number two, sometimes sellers get lucky. So he may have sold this for $28.50, but somebody else may have sold it for $10. So if it's $1, I would say just take a chance. I mean, it's $1. You're at least going to make your money back. If it's $10, then I would say check solds. Do your homework. These are just a guideline. These videos are guidelines, things that other people are selling and what they're buying it for, just to give you a base and to help you learn. But it does not mean that you still don't have to search solds. Again, I'll always say if it's $1 or less, then just run with it. I mean, worst case, you lot it up with some other stuff and you make your money back. All right, so this is a Chris Craft sweater. Picked it up at the Goodwill for $5 and sold it for $65. I think Chris Craft is like a boat. I think I remember that from, maybe it's not. I don't know. I thought it was a boat. But that doesn't look like, that says Palm Beach Sports. So maybe there's something else that's Chris Craft. Anyway. J and S. John Jameson and Sons. This is a steel flask, and he got this for $4 at the Goodwill and sold it for $40. All right, so a wall shaver shaper. And when you guys see me looking over, it's because I have a notepad, so I'm looking at my notepad. He got this at a thrift store for $4 and sold it for $40. So again, decent profit margins. Definitely if you see it. All right, so this is pretty cool. These are Franklin Mint chess pieces. He did not get the board. He just got a bunch of pieces at a yard sale for $5. So all the pieces were $5. And I think he still has some left, but this one here went for $40. That's the king. This one went for $40, and it's the queen. And then, you know, this is just an $8 one, but still he paid, I mean, he made his money back on this one. So everything else is profit. $15 for these. And again, I think he still has some listed. So really cool find. Smart that he separated those out and sold the king and queen separate, because he did really well on that. All right. So this is like, let's see, mohair. It's like, I think it's pronounced skeins. It's like yarn, I think. Let's see. Anyway, he picked this up at a thrift store. He bought 250 of these for $5. And he said on average, he's selling them for $8 to $12 a piece. So you can see here, these are just some of the solds. I mean, that's a very small investment, 250. Whew. Let's see. All right, let's keep moving on here. So if you take $5 divided by 250, 2 cents each. So am I doing that right? Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, really, really good deal. He made a lot of money on those. And vintage yarn, it doesn't have to be like this mohair. There's other yarns that sell for a lot. So definitely search solds on that. It's another good one. I mean, not huge profit margins if you can get it cheap, because a lot of times you can bundle that up at like an estate sale and get it really cheap. So, all right, this is an Elvis wig. Picked it up at a yard sale for $1. Sold it for $35. Okay, a compression sleeve, small, and it's for the leg. He had 2 of them. Sold them for $50. Says he got it at a yard sale for $3. I don't know if it was $3 each or if it was $3 for both of them, but either way, sold it for $50. All right, so this is a sterling silver ice spork. Got it at the Goodwill for $1. Sold it for $34. Okay, so I think it's pronounced spode. He got a set of 12 for $25 at a yard sale. And I cannot remember. I can't remember what he took a best offer for. I'm going to go into Flipper Tools. So I want to give you guys a total on this. Flippertools.com. So if you go to flippertools.com and you click on eBay best price, I love this tool. I found it recently and I just love it. So if we go in, what I do is I take the item number and I'm going to copy it. And then I'm going to go over to Flipper and I'm going to paste it here and it's going to tell me what best offer was taken. So he sold it for 70. You guys, this is an awesome resource, especially when you're searching solds. Like one of the like searching solds for buy it now or best offer is because I don't know what, well, I didn't used to know what this sold for. So it was frustrating to me. And I never knew if it actually was a completed, sold, paid for transaction. With auctions, I really like those. So I typically stick with auctions, but with best offer, I do like those now that I have this flippertools.com. Really cool. He has a Facebook group too. If you go in, let me see if I can go here. So let's see. If you go down at the bottom, it says Facebook group, come and say hi. Click on that and it'll take you into his Facebook group. It's a great resource. He's got great stuff. All right, so back to this. So he got 12 pieces for $25 at a yard sale. I'm assuming these are all a part of the 12 pieces, but not 100% sure. He may still have some listed because there's only 9 in the search results. And these are napkins, so I don't know if that counts or not. So this one sold, what did we say, 70? And this sold for 60. These napkins sold for 25. Napkins, guys, $25. Amazing. So this is a pasta serving bowl. Another bowl, 25.20. That one only sold for 11. But either way, 25 bucks for the set. So be sure to be on the lookout for those. It looks like he pieced it out. He could have sold it as a set. He seems to piece things out and do pretty well. So, I mean, if you look here, 70, 30, 150, 170, 180, 190, 200, 210, 220, 30, 240, 250. So approximately $250 in solds for this. And he got it for 25. So awesome. All right. So this is, he got 12 pieces of facial cleaner at Salvation Army and he paid $3. This is 3 of the pieces, or 4 pieces here of that 12-piece set, and he sold this alone for $50. So definitely be on the lookout for stuff like this. All right, so this vintage record player turntable, he picked up, I think he said it at a thrift store. I didn't write this one down because he sent it to me later, and I thought I could remember, but I don't remember. I think he paid, actually, I remember he paid $20 for it, and I think it was a thrift store. And he sold it for $225. All right, so currently he is the one in our Facebook group that has this littlest pet shop listed. I posted this on in the group because it's an auction that I think is going to do well. And I am actually the highest bidder on this because I want them. They're so cute. And I would never, ever, ever bid just to help somebody out. I just want you to know that this is actually something that I am interested in getting and I want. So do not let that deter you from bidding. I'm not saying that I'm bidding on it, so you know, but I am the high bidder right now. I know I'm not going to win. 50 is my max on this just because I'm a cheapo, but I think they're super fun and super cute. 19 watchers, 5 days to go. I'm guessing this is probably going to go for at least 100. I mean, there's 104 pets here. Yeah, 104 pets. And let's see. Looks like there's some accessories also that go with it. So let's say 104, even at $1 a piece. I mean, I'm guessing you guys know that these little guys are not cheap. So even if you got it for $104, that would still be a great deal. But my max bid is going to be 50. So anyway, I'm excited to see what it goes for him. I hope nobody bids, but I also, for his sake, hope that they do. I always want the best for everyone in the group. So I'm rooting for him to get big money for this. And if not, I'll be happy to take it off his hands for 50. All right, guys. Yeah, he sent me this. He's like, hey, I picked this up at the Goodwill today for $18. And I'm like, oh, I want that. And I would never, ever say, hey, will you sell it to me before you list it? Because I know it's going to be a bolo. I would never put anybody on the spot like that and try to get a good deal and take advantage of somebody. I want you guys to succeed and do awesome. So I let him list it. And when he sent me the link, I bid on it. So, and again, I would not bid on it if I didn't truly want it. That is not cool. Don't do that. That's against the rules. Do not try to help somebody out by bidding on their items. If you really want it, that's one thing. But yeah, that's definitely shady business. So, and that's what I messaged him. I'm like, hey, I bid on your item. I really want it. I'm not trying to help you out. I would never do that. I'm not a shady person. I really want it. So anyway, I hope I win. I don't expect to, but I hope I do. So again, I posted this in my Facebook group and there's been a lot of comments on it. A lot of people have said that they've sold their kids' items and that they've done really well. We have one guy in the group that's really smart on toys. And I forget what he said. I think he said he thought it would go for over 100. Because my guess was that it would probably go for 100. And he said it'd probably go for more. Somebody else, I think, said they thought it would go for 200. So if you want to get in on what you think this is going to sell for, go to my Facebook group. It's somewhere in the feed. Comment. It's not a contest. It's just kind of for fun. See who guesses right. But anyway, to go into this seller store, I kind of went off on way too much information on this one. So we're going to go into see seller's other items. So this is another listing that he has up for auction. I can't remember what he said he paid for it, but he got a good deal on it. I have, I don't think this is what I have. I have drafting tools that I picked up, but mine have not sold. But he's got 3 bids, it's at $26, but has 19 watchers. So 5 days to go. Definitely might be one to watch. All right, so see other items. Let's see. So let's go to highest first. I always like to go to highest first. I say that in every video. Ooh. Rare The Beatles 910 magazine book collection, all signed limited edition. Ooh. Now he told me that he got these and that he thought that they were going to be big money. But I didn't think that's a lot. So that's fantastic. So I can't remember what he said he paid for that either, but maybe he will share that with us after it sells and I'll do another video about it. So what are these? These are buckles and badges. That's cool. I'm telling you, man, he finds amazing stuff. I keep saying that, but truly, I mean, just amazes me. All right, guys. So if you want vintage wedding dress, $300 or best offer, let's look at it. I have wedding dresses that I have. Mine aren't vintage though. This one's really cool. I mean, that is really pretty. So anybody looking for a vintage wedding dress, there you go. If you want to see his solds, you go over and click on solds. I'll post a link to his store down below. I want to go in here and look at this real quick, kind of see what exactly this is. They're magazine book collection. So pretty cool. All right, guys, that is the end of this video. I kind of just kept talking. Sorry to keep you. I usually try to keep my videos straight to the point and not talk a lot, but that little pet shops. And somebody commented that they didn't think that there was anything worth a lot of money because I think some of the little pet shops, some of the little animals are, I think like the dogs and some of the cats are worth a lot of money just by themselves. We don't have it pulled anymore. Let me go back in there. Here I go again, talking about the little pet shop. So, he's got them lined up. So anybody that's a collector is going to be able to go in and look and know what is a big money item. Again, I have no clue. I just think they're fun and cute. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you want to be featured, message me. Have a great day. Be sure to like this video if you liked it. Comment below. I love comments. I will get back with you. I check daily for comments. And that's it. I'm going to work on another video. Thanks for watching.